What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we are back with 3 cars that are currently for sale at Copart. My 1994 Pontiac Trans Am 25th Anniversary Edition, my 1994 Chevy GMT 400, basically a GMC Sierra step-side with a 383 and some other goodies. And last but certainly not least, my 1993 Ford Mustang GT convertible. Look who showed up to join us today. For this video, we've got a special guest. It's Roxy. Oh, you want a belly rub? Yeah, okay. All right, she get that back leg going, man, look. She loves a good belly rub. Good girl. Good girl. It's good to see you again, Roxy. It's finally warm. I'll bet you're hot with that fur coat of yours. I'm hot. You need a bath. You need a bath. All right, guys, let's get into it. I'm not going to go through any of these cars. We've been through them 100 times. I'm just going to show you the current fleet. As you can see, the yard, it's getting empty, but I'm buying more cars. So here's my, what is this, an 88 Chevy Cavalier Z24. We got a 91 Nissan BE1. We've got an 87 Monte Carlo SS. What is this? A 2014 Toyota Prius C Level 4. That car is going to be going up for sale soon. I'm still... God, I just can't convince myself to get rid of that one. I can't. The ones that are up for sale right now are the 93 Ford Mustang GT convertible 5-speed manual transmission. I hate to let it go, but it's one of those, it's time. I don't ever drive that car anymore. The 94 Pontiac Trans Am 25th Anniversary Edition, right? That's actually a pretty rare car, guys. I know a lot of people think that all of the 94s are 25th anniversary. They are not. This has the T-tops, leather interior. It's the custom white with that custom metallic blue stripe going across it, the blue bird on the front. You also get the white wheels, and on top of white wheels, you get the blue bird in the center right there. And if you come over here, you'll see it says 25th, and Trans Am is in this beautiful bright blue as well. If that's not enough, it says Trans Am in blue on the door panels, on the seats. Let me take you inside for a quick look at this one real quick. Beautiful car. Clean titles on all of these, all right? We're going to start each one of these up. We're going to attempt to take them all for a drive. These cars, I parked here about a week ago. I was going to do a video, and then it started pouring rain, and then it got so cold, and then it all turned to ice. So I wasn't able to make the video, so today's the day. Next, we've got my 94 Chevy step-side GMT 400. This is a Silverado 2-wheel drive. This one, man, you guys already know. It's got the Blueprint 383 stroker that's like 440 horsepower. It's got a TH700 R4. It's got the 373 True Track lockers in the rear, custom exhaust, lowered. It's got the 20-inch wheels. We've got some nice cars here, guys, and these 3 are up for sale right now. So if you're interested in them, I highly recommend you go check them out. I'm going to put links below the video to each one of them because here soon they're going to be gone. We also have my 2005 GMC Sierra Savannah Regency. I keep forgetting what the heck this van is. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Part of me is going to sell it, and then the next day I don't want to sell it. I haven't made up my mind yet. We also got a couple new ones that were just delivered today. Videos on these coming very soon. This, you want to talk about rare? This is probably the rarest Cadillac ever produced. This is a 2016. There are only 526 of these made in 2016, and less than 3,000 of these cars were ever produced. These are super rare, and if you're going to get one, you want a 2016. The 2016 came with so many upgrades over the 2014. There were none ever made in 2015. This was a 2 model year only, 2014 and 2016. This car was $75,000 when it was new. So this is my 2016 Cadillac ELR. It is an electric hybrid, a plug-in hybrid type of vehicle. It's got 62,000 miles on it, and you're going to die when you hear that I only paid $12,500 for this car. I'm not joking. This car, these are going to cost you over $20,000. Clean title. And then next to that, this one was just delivered as well, a 2013 Mercedes-Benz SLK 250 with the AMG kit, the piano roof, the red interior. Yeah, 10 grand, guys. I think 10.5 or something like that. I think it was like 10.5 or whatever, but still absolutely steal of a deal on both of these cars. But of course, we're going to have to do a video on these independently. So stay tuned. I hope you're excited about these two cars because I am very excited to bring them to you. Of course, there's one more and it's in the garage, and that is my Tesla. Now, I've got a video coming of this one as well. I've been working very hard on this car. And unfortunately, things didn't go well, which is why the car is just sitting here. It's been sitting here for days. There's a lot of parts to it all over the floor. And if you take a look at the interior, well, you might get an idea of what I've been in here doing. And yeah, stay tuned for the video because things didn't go well on this repair. It didn't go well at all. And now the car is just, it's sitting here broken. Batteries are completely disconnected, and I just left the doors open. I mean, you have to with the batteries unhooked and everything. You've got to leave the doors open or you're not going to be able to get in. So, yep, we've got our work cut out for us on this one. You can see I've been, I've been in here working on electronic stuff because obviously Tesla, electronic. And we've got some parts over here as well. Some of you might be able to guess what these are. Drop a comment below if you think you know what it is. We've got problems, is what I'm trying to tell you. And we got some new cars, and I'm still trying to get more. But before I can bring a lot more cars to the channel, we got to get rid of some first. That's just how it goes. So let's start with getting all these things fired up. The Mustang is a little temperamental when you first start it. It'll take you like a time or two to get it fired up. Let's see if it's wet. Thank God. Guys, it was pouring rain up until yesterday, and this car is dry as a bone. I was worried. Convertibles always scare me, and I had never left this car sitting in the kind of torrential rains that we got out here before. Let's see if it'll fire up and be happy. Nope, it sure won't. I think it's going to need a starter. Come on, girl. There you go, come on. Come on. There we go. It takes a minute, but once she's running, she runs strong. All right, I think she's good. It's running on its own. I'm not having to help it any. The idle's definitely a tad bit erratic on this. We'll go ahead and pop the, let's pop the hood real quick, if I can remember where the hood release is. All the windows work. Heat, air conditioning, good tires, good paint. And as you see, oh, I better take these keys off real quick. As you can see, once it's running, man, it's fine. It's just when you first start it and it's really cold, the car just has a hard time. So you got to sit there and kind of help it. Now, I did put new plug wires. I didn't put new plugs. I did put new plug wires. And I do kind of wonder, could it be the idle air control valve? I don't know. Could it be that the throttle position sensor needs to be adjusted? Again, I really don't know. The convertible top works like it should. As you can see, she runs like a top now. It doesn't leak anything at all. Damn thing is a stunner, man. I mean, she's a sharp-looking car. Let's go ahead and put the let's put the top down on this real quick. I think it's been a while since I've done this, but there we go. There's a latch up here, there's a latch over here, and I think we just push the button there, and well, there she goes. Oh, it's sharp. It is so sharp, man. Bring these windows down. All the windows work, like I said. There we go. Front windows, there they go. That one squeals a little bit, but you know, who cares? Wow, man. God. I'm ready to go drive this one. I'm ready, and the weather is perfect for it. Now here's something I didn't consider about this car, and now that I'm thinking of, that could have everything to do with it. It could absolutely be a tuning issue. The previous owner of this car got a hold of me, and he told me he put an engine in it, and he went with a GT40P engine out of a, what were those? The Eddie Bauer, the Explorer. I think it was a Ford Explorer. This engine is not the original engine that came in this car. It's still a 5.0 liter, but the entire engine is out of an Explorer, and that means GT40 heads, GT40P heads, P intake, all of that stuff. So there is a possibility this car might need some tuning to run right. I honestly don't know, but I do know that once you get her going, man, you can hear she sounds good. Let's stand behind it. You can listen to this engine. Listen to her just sit here, and once you get out on the road, man, and you hit the gas, this little car moves, man. She'll get it. All right, so we'll let this one warm up a little bit, and then I guess next, why don't we take a look at the Firebird. All right, moving over to the 94 Trans Am. Let's see if this one wants to start. Again, these cars have been sitting for a little while, guys. And I said earlier, they all have clean titles. I want to make sure everybody knows that these are not salvaged. These are not reconstructed or rebuilt. There we go. Fires right up. No problems. No warning lights on the dash at all. Good battery voltage, oil pressure, full tank of gas. I forgot, I did put a full tank of gas in this. Windows work. A little slow on the passenger side. Like I said, it is a T-top car, and the T-tops have like these privacy shades built into them, which is really nice. All of the trim is in good shape. The headliner, really good shape, even where the T-bar is right here. Very good shape. The radio works, heat, air conditioning, it all works. Of course, it's the LT1. You've got your automatic transmission, and here you've got your transmission perform. I like leaving that engaged. That's a lot of fun. You have your Pontiac Monsoon stereo system. Just a nice car, and it's got a nice sound to it too. Let's pop the hood. And of course, you know, that 25th anniversary just everywhere. Everywhere you look in this car, it's letting you know, and everybody else, that this is something special. So here's that beautiful LT1 engine, man, and I love what somebody did under here. I was told by a lot of people that's not factory, that somebody actually put that in there. That looks beautiful. Like a throttle body cover plate, you've got the blue valve covers that match. I mean, that's tasteful right there. That's really tasteful. Then you got your, oh hell, I forgot what it's called. The bar that stiffens the front end. The, great, I can't remember the name of it. It's okay. It's been one of those days, guys. Somebody will drop a comment below right now and tell me what this part is. I know what it is. I've just literally forgotten. But anyway, this one also will just sit here and purr like a kitten. Lights work, signals work on this one as well. These are all cars you can get in and just take off, man. You can drive any one of these. I wouldn't hesitate to take any of them on a road trip. Now, with this one, I do want to point out that the pinion bearing is whining in the back end. All right, so the rear differential does have a whine when you're driving. Honestly, it didn't bother me enough to be too concerned about it. I do know that eventually that will have to be addressed, but is it something that I think is going to cause you some kind of catastrophic failure? I don't believe so. I don't, but you know, obviously I can't predict what any of these cars are going to do. Look at this interior. I mean, it is beautiful. Same thing with the headliner. The whole thing is just, it's a gorgeous car. It's got a nice exhaust on it. And I'm telling you, you get all these V8s fired up and they're all running next to each other. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. No chopping on this one. This one runs smooth as butter. We'll take this one out for a spin too. Also on this one, when you turn off the headlights, listen to this noise. No, you really couldn't hear it. Well, there's a grinding noise. I think it's coming from the passenger side headlight, so I know that it's got those nylon gears. So there's a metal upgrade for those. Oh, listen to that. just sounds so damn good. That just sounds so damn good. All right, I think now we're gonna move on to getting the 94 Chevy fired up. Then we can start taking these things out for a test run. Now, in my own personal opinion, this is the crown jewel of the fleet right now. This is, it's a stunner, is what it is. It is a damn good looking truck. It's got about 9,000 miles on the powertrain, all of it. I'm talking rear differential, engine, transmission, all of this has been completely swapped out and rebuilt. It's carbureted. Fires right up. Pop the hood. Yes, the windows work. Yes, the heat and air conditioning work. Tinted windows. Custom JL audio sound system, which we'll open this up for you. You can see those subs back there. It's got a couple of JL audio subs, big old box, dual amps over there in that corner. She is a, man, she's a nice truck. The truck itself has 269,890 miles, and I daily drove this truck for quite a while, guys. I put miles on it. There's nothing stopping me from getting in this truck and cruising. Nothing at all. Fast idle does seem like it's a little on the high side. We can kick that down pretty quick. There we go. Kick that idle down pretty fast. Let's get back here and take a listen to this exhaust. This has dual exhaust coming out over here. It's not coming out of the sides. It's actually both of them. Both of the pipes come out over here. Just listen to that. She sounds good. Good looking body. Decent interior. Very nice wheels and tires. All the tires match, and they're all Continental G-Force Comp 2 all seasons. It's got some meat still on the tread. And I'm not gonna lie, I've done a few burnouts in this truck. I have. She's a tough girl, man. This is a truck that will have no issue getting down the road and looking damn good doing it. We put in a new electric fuel pump over there. It's got an Optima red top battery. Everything on this truck is like new, guys. It's got a 700 R4. It's got 373 True Track Positrack in the rear, and the engine is a 383 stroker with, look at all of the accessories. I mean, everything has been done to this truck, guys. She is a damn good looking vehicle, man. I hate to see this one go. I really do. Yes, the wipers, the lights, the signals, the brakes, like everything. Everything works on this. I drove the living hell out of this truck for a while. Then I got some new toys, and I stopped driving it. I fixed the speedometer. It was way off. I've got it to within about 3 miles an hour of where it should be. Like you can see here, all the gauges, fuel gauge, everything works. Air conditioning is cold, heat is hot. You've got a knob here to turn the bass, the subs up and down. Then back here, hidden, is a button, and that is for basically torque converter lockup. It's like an additional overdrive for the transmission. So when you're going on a trip or you're gonna be on the highway, click that on, and it will drop down, I don't know, 250 RPM or so. So it'll save you a little bit of gas. Just remember to turn it off when you get off the road. Oh man, I'm gonna take this one for a quick run. Let's roll that window down. This one has a good headliner as well. Very nice headliner. This is a sharp truck. It's a really sharp truck. Careful not to throw rocks at my other cars back there. We're going to take this up there. We're not going to go very far. I've shown these vehicles to you guys before. I don't think they're anything new for you, but just in case you're interested, I want to make sure that everybody gets to see. And no, I'm not going to smash on it. I'm not going to do any burnouts in town or anything like that. But I want to make sure that everybody can see that as I'm posting the video, these cars for sale, you know what you're getting. I don't want anybody buying something and regretting it later. I mean, if you make a financial mistake, I can't help you there, you know, but I want to make sure that the car or truck that you're buying, you know exactly what you're getting, and you're not going to be disappointed in it when it shows up. So, as you can see, we're going to get past town here, and we'll get her up to speed. You know, speed limit goes up to 65. We're already doing 45. And for a lower truck, man, it rides good. It really rides good. Speed limit's up to 55. We're already going 55. And here in just a second, 65. There we go. Oh, yeah. it's just a fun truck to drive. It gets looks everywhere it goes. Let me roll these windows up real quick. All right, so we're cruising. There's the instrument cluster. You can clearly see. Easy peasy, man. Truck's got no issues going the speed limit and just cruising down the road. We can slow it down, and I'll get on it real quick, just a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I've had my fun with this truck, you know what I mean? So here we go. Let's just give it a little throttle. Ready? Oh wow! She lit them up. She lit them up, guys. I actually didn't mean to do that. I wasn't trying to light the tires up. Let's watch this speedometer here real quick. I know that the sun's kind of, but she gets it. Here you go. I mean, no joke. And I'm not flooring it. We're just... Oh, wow. I need to watch where I'm going. Sorry, guys. Not to worry. It's Sunday. All right. It's a slow Sunday evening. There ain't hardly anybody out here, but... Listen to that exhaust. I mean, it sounds like a damn NASCAR vehicle or something, you know what I mean? She's crazy. All right, it's time to turn this thing around, man. I'm done. I'm done. I haven't driven this truck in forever. It has spent so long just sitting, and it's really nice that you can jump in this thing, man, and just hit the road again. It's kind of a blind hill right here, which sucks, but hopefully nobody's coming. Like I said, Sunday, right? There we go. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, enough of the truck. You see it. Here it is. Runs, drives, shifts, great. I mean, it's practically a brand new build. You're going to be hard pressed to go wrong with this one. I'm not asking a whole lot for it, so like I said, links below the videos. You know what else is nice? I can leave these things running and I don't have to worry about them. No overheating problems. They're not going to catch on fire and burn down. I think next I'm going to take out the TA, man. I love the Mustang. I mean, I love all of them. I really do. I love all of these cars. They're all a lot of fun, guys. They really are. This one, if I had to pick, like today, right now, which one was my favorite between the 93 Mustang, the 94 Chevy pickup, and this 94 Trans Am, it'd be this one. Honest to God, and I know some of you are going to not believe that, but I'm telling you, this car is so comfortable, it's smooth, it's easy to drive, and it is so much fun to play with, and it just looks so damn good. There's that whine I was telling you about. Hopefully you can hear that. It's definitely there, but it doesn't stop me from driving the damn thing, like not at all. I'm trying to get it to where you can really hear it. When you're on the throttle, you're not really going to hear it. But when you, there it is. There it is. And as you can see, we're already up to speed, man. Like this car just, no issue getting up to speed. No warning lights on the dash or anything. And boy, she'll get down the road. I can't believe I'm already going, I'm already going the speed limit. This thing just, it doesn't feel like you're going as fast as you're going. It's kind of a big car. Definitely a stark contrast to the Fox body. You know, the Fox body is a pony car. It's a little car. And this one is, this is a good sized car, man. And that LT1 is no joke. We'll give it a little bit of throttle. Again, I'm not trying to do anything crazy out here, but wow. Wow. Man. Yeah. I'm telling you. You want to talk about a car that holds traction? You can get the tires lit up on this thing, and she holds her own. This is not one of those cars that has a tendency to slide sideways on you, like, well, Fox body, Mustangs in general. This is not a car that likes to get sideways. It just hooks up, man. Like, we're lighting the tires right there, burning rubber. Not not an issue, man. You never saw this car get squirrely. It never tried to get sideways, not ever. This is a car that you can drive with a lot of confidence. Looks mean, sounds mean, it's aggressive as hell, and it's unique. It's a very rare car. You just don't see very many of these 25th anniversary editions driving around. And if you see them, you'll know them because they're going to be white with the blue stripe, with the white interior with the blue 25th. There are, God, I think there were maybe 2,000 of these ever made. So yet again, this is another relatively rare car that we've got on the channel. Here's the gauge cluster so you can... I'm not gonna screw around and try to sell you guys something that's junk, man. That's not what I'm about. I don't need the money that bad. You know, I'm not one of those guys that's like, well, I gotta hurry and dump this car. I don't have to. I don't have to sell any of them if I don't want to. I could keep them all, but I want to bring more content to the channel. The only way to do that is to sell off some of the cars that I already have. And as much as I enjoy the ones that I'm selling, guys, it's just a necessary evil. I have to sell cars or I can't keep buying more. And as you've seen, I've already bought a couple that I think are really cool, interesting, unique vehicles. And I plan on buying a few more. So there you go, the Trans Am. I'm gonna go ahead and park it next to the truck. I gotta be very careful over here. It's very soggy. It's very, very soggy out here, and I'm not trying to get any of my cars stuck in the mud. Anyway, man, there it is. Sounds damn good, man. Damn. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't. Like I told you, and I wasn't joking. Of all the cars that I'm selling right now, and I'm really selling pretty much the entire fleet at this point, all of the cars are coming up for sale, but this is the one that I guess if it doesn't sell, and it probably will, because so far everything has sold. I've had no issue selling any of these cars, but if it doesn't sell, this is one that I'm not going to cry about. I'll keep it. I don't give a damn. I love that car. All right, last but certainly not least, the Mustang GT convertible, sitting here purring like a kitten. Hey girl, you smell like you're running a little rich, I ain't gonna lie. Then again, this one may not have catalytic converters. I don't remember. That may be why it smells a little rich. All right, let's check our gauges. Make sure everything looks good down here. We got good oil pressure, half tank of gas, temperature is nice and low. Battery voltage comes right up as soon as you give it a little bit of throttle. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, hello. Great clutch, really good clutch. Very light clutch. What I mean by that is it doesn't take much pressure when you let off the clutch pedal. I mean, it engages immediately, like no joke, immediately. So if you end up with this car, be prepared when you first drive it. When you push the clutch all the way to the floor, the clutch goes away, and then as you start barely lifting off the clutch, man, that clutch engages fast. Nice strong clutch. All the gauges look good. It's running absolutely perfect. Just has that little hiccup when you first start it. Not really sure what the deal is on that. Such a smooth car. Take a look at the gauges again. I mean, you can see we're already up to speed, guys. I'm in third gear. It just purrs like a kitten down the road. This car loves to drive. Put it in fourth. It's got a short throw shifter. Speed limit is 65. Yeah, we're going, about 65. Sure, there you go. Oh, man. Something about driving one of these old Mustangs, right? A good old Fox Body GT. The best of its kind, I think. The 93, the last of them, in a convertible, two-tone. This is the one with a manual transmission. Like, this is the one to buy if you're going to go out and look at a Fox Body, in my opinion. I know some people prefer the the LXs. Personally, I'm a GT kind of guy. I love the ground effects. I love all that extra crap that they added to this car. I really do. Let's jump off the road here. As you can see, it handles terrain just fine. Even though it's lowered, it's not out here bottoming out. Try not to hit a pothole here. This one, she'll get a little... she'll get a little squirrely, but it's all right. It's manageable. It's maintainable. It helps if you know how to drive. I'll just leave it at that. I think a lot of Mustang owners crash because they think they know how to drive and they don't actually know how to drive. Anyway, this thing will redline all day long. She's happy. She'll rip the tires off. Whatever you want to do, man, she's game. Fourth gear, I'm sorry. I thought I was in third, I'm in fourth. So there you have it. The last of the ones that I'm currently selling, the 93 Mustang GT, man. All of these are great cars. Pick any one of them, I promise you, you're not going to go wrong, and you're going to have a load of fun. Well, there you have it, guys. That is all of the cars up for sale currently. And we got a nice little row of cars here, and I really enjoyed each and every one of them. Even the Prius, I'm going to be honest with you, the Prius is like a great commuter car around town. Not a problem, super comfortable, very reliable, obviously. Wonderful car. Not something that I would enjoy taking on a really long road trip. We did that 1,400 miles, and I'll be honest with you, it was not comfortable. But I think we got a nice little fleet of cars here, but it is definitely time to start rolling some new cars in and getting some of these cars out of here. So like I said, links to each one of these vehicles will be in the description box below. Just go down there, click on it, and take a peek at all of them. They all have clean titles, they all run and drive, they all do everything they're supposed to do. I think you're going to have fun with any of them. If you're interested in any of the other cars, well, stay tuned, because when they all come up for sale, I'll do my own videos on them. I'm doing 3 cars at a time. So like I said, next batch will probably be the Prius, the Nissan, and I can't decide on the Cavalier. It's either going to be the Cavalier or it's going to be that GMC Savannah van. I can't bring myself to sell this car just yet, but I think I'm getting close to a point where I realize I'm going to have to get rid of it, because if I keep it, it's just going to sit and it's going to rot away. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Drop your comments below and consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.